dedication ceremony to felicitate your manager students for the academic year of 2024-25. At this special event, CMM Arena, in association with Gomantak, will celebrate the accomplishments of our brother students.
I'm architect Rita Modi Joshi, and I'm delighted to be here at CMM Arena Messes. The beauty of this showroom, it's got one roof but multiple products under this roof. And I'm sure it can be like an outing for the family where everybody would be satisfied in some way or the other. So whether you have an interesting sofa or you have any of these accessories.
But let me tell you one thing, that when anyone enters a house, the first thing that catches the eye is not the cladding or the flooring, it's the sofa. It's since it's a sofa carnival, I would say it's the king sofa, which happens to be a social hub. It becomes a movie headquarters. It also becomes a unofficial dining table. So sofa is everything, and that's what precisely this sofa carnival is all about, because they're not just talking about a sofa, but they're talking about everything that happens on that sofa.
Because the rain, it has disturbed all, so there was a little delay. I first of all would like to salute our soldiers for the performance that they have shown by successfully completing the mission Sindoor. So let us put our hands together for them. Because we don't know who among those students will be the next person in action at the border. So it depends on the career choices we make. Dignity on the days, Professor Dr. Manoj Kamu, Frankie Vice Editor Gomantak, parents, students, and my dear friends. Good evening to all. So we need to keep that Josh, so I would say, how is that Josh? Hi. The performance that these kids have shown, I congratulate them on that performance. And I would like to take you back that when we started Sofa Carnival 10 years back, and at that time we had in mind that this is the event wherein we will be showing the collection of new sofas, lawn chairs and recliners to customers and give them choice to select the design best that suits their house or their office. But over a period of time, it has turned into kind of a, what I would say, community engagement, wherein we have been recognizing and rewarding the performances in various areas, facets of life, where we have seen there an achievement. So whether it is dance performance, whether it is singing performance, whether it is art, or making a sweet dish from home and getting it here, and we call the judges from the culinary school and they select the best dish out of that, and that program is on Sunday. And this year, when it was the 10th edition of our Sofa Carnival, so we thought what to do, what we can add more for the community. So suddenly our media partner Gomantak came with this idea that we can do felicitation of the students. So I thank them for that. And another event which we are having tomorrow, that is with Seva Foundation and Rotary Club of Parvati Place. And that is to bring a smile on the faces of the senior citizens. And we call it Life After 60. So we'll be spending some good moments with them, same time tomorrow, on the same floor. And try to bring whatever best we can do for them at that moment and share some moments with them. The result is that you have got, the performance that you have shown, that shows your dedication, that shows your efforts that you have put in, and the potential that you have to make changes. You have to continue these efforts and see that individually also you are growing, but you are also contributing something towards the community. Currently you can do it for the institution where you are studying. What positive contribution you can give there? Because you already got scores high. So that means you are above the average. So what positive contribution you can make in the institution, in your village, in your state, and then the country. Also, don't forget that your result is also an effort of the people around you, your parents who have been your strength, your grandparents, your teachers, your friends, your siblings. Don't forget them. Just say a thank them for their support. Adopt the attitude of gratitude in life. You will see things shaping up better for you. So I once again congratulate all the top achievers in Panji and Message because our space constraint was there, so we could not invite all or more. So we limited it to Panji and Message. So I thank you for coming here. Thank you.
I was told about this program for the last in the last minute, and I really didn't know. I'm not very good at this. Public speaking, my legs are already traveling. I was feeling very odd today. Can anybody guess why? I really struggled through my school, and I badly made it to SSC, and I gave it one big push, and I managed to get 75%. And here I was, giving certificates to students who have scored 95 and 90. Anyway, congratulations to you all.
Good.
Give yourself a big hand.
Big hand, please.
I'm a journalist. I'm not a very good orator. So what I did today is I managed to put up a speech, and I'm going to read out to you because looking at your faces, I'm forgetting my speech. So I have it here with me, and I will just read out this speech to you. This speech has a message to all of you. I don't know whether to say good afternoon or good evening, but anyways, good evening to all of you. First of all, it's such a joy and honor to be here among you all. You all are the best. First and foremost, once again, I want to again give you all a big round of applause because hardly anybody was clapping when you all were taking this. You have put in the hard work, and today is a celebration of that commitment, that discipline, and those long hours that have finally paid off. I'm sure you are feeling good about it. What about you? You're feeling good? Say yes. Okay. Yeah. I'm sure passing your board exams is surely an achievement, no doubt. But it's also, I think, a beginning. This opens a doorway to new possibilities, new dreams. And I'm sure you all have those big dreams because I already can see them in your eyes. Today I want to share with you all something about learning, but more about dreaming. Remember that learning doesn't end with exams and it doesn't end with school. You have a long way to go. In fact, it doesn't even begin and end with books. I'm sure all of you read a lot. Books are important, no doubt about it. They teach you discipline, focus, and knowledge. But some of the most powerful lessons in life don't necessarily come from books. They come from conversations, from listening to other people's stories, from failures and mistakes, from your travels, and even from the quiet moments when you're just observing the world, even in this world, in fact. So my advice to you is don't limit your learning to just the classroom. Breathe in the fresh air. I'm not even feeling the AC, it's so hot here. Observe how people live, how they talk, how they work. Ask questions. Be curious. That's what we journalists are. Explore beyond the syllabus. Because when you learn from life, the lessons will stay with you forever. And speaking of learning from life, let me talk to you for a moment about something very close to my heart. And that's journalism and the media industry. In fact, journalism happened to me by fluke. I'm a qualified engineer. When you think of media, you might think of newspapers, TV anchors, and of course now the latest viral videos and social media. But media is much more than that. It's a powerful space where stories are told, voices are heard, and truths are uncovered. Whether you are interested in writing, photography, filming, designing, coding, or even managing content, media has room for all kinds of talents. You could become a journalist, I don't know, a content creator, a documentary filmmaker, or even a data analyst for news platforms. And the beauty of it is, you get to keep on learning every day about people, places, politics, art, history, science, you name it. And that naturally and automatically brings me to Gomantak. I'm sure everybody in this room is aware of Gomantak, right? Yeah. It works under the Sakar Media Group, which is headquartered in Pune. A name many of you already know. And I don't have to introduce to you Dainik Gomantak, which is one of Goa's most respected Marathi dailies and has been serving the state with reliable news and strong form of journalism for decades now. And now for those who follow Gomantak Times, now that's me, okay? Our digital platform, we bring news from the travel and tourism industry and stories that go to a global audience. We also cover everything from local heroes to culture and a bit of environment. And not forgetting Gomantak TV, our visual storytelling medium, which brings news alive through videos. Whether it's covering festival, the Gomantak TV guy is here with us today, reporting breaking news or showcasing the arts. Gomantak TV captures the rhythm of Goa every single day. Now, why am I telling you all this? Because someday some of you might choose this path of becoming a journalist. You might write stories that inspire change, film interviews that give people a voice, or build media platforms that break new ground. And who knows, one of you might be standing here a few years from now as a student being felicitated, but as a media professional talking about dreams. So dear students, whatever you choose to do next, do it with your heart. Stay curious, but stay grounded in life, be humble. Stay hungry for knowledge, not just the kind that gets you marks, but the kind that makes you grow. And as you step forward from here, remember this. You don't have it all figured out today in one single day, because Rome was never built in a day. Just keep moving forward, stay open to learning, and keep telling your story every day, because it's uniquely yours and the world needs to hear it. Once again, I congratulate you, your parents, your relatives, whoever are so proud of you today. Enjoy this moment. You have earned it. Thank you very much.
Respected Sri Harikaulji, my very good friend, the journal editor of Gomantak Times, Mr. Gracias, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. It gives me great pleasure to be here, because this is a wonderful evening with some intellectual, scholarly type of students. And as the anchor was reading the names and reading the marks, 98 points so and so, 99 points so and so, etc., I was getting palpitations. Because for me and for Paul, of course now I know also for Gracias, 98.3 and 91.7 are only music channels for us. And obviously I was always a gold medalist student in my careers. Or at least 9 to 10 gold medals for standing first, right from standard 1 in my PhD, till my postdoc. But then such kind of percentages were unheard of. I remember standing first in Goa for my from pre-degree to university to PhD to postdoctoral, but the number of people who were with me in the front were very few. You people, I don't know whether I was calling you fortunate or what. The number of people who are getting 90% and 95% are many. I'm not undermining your efforts, but what I'm saying is the kind of achievement what you have. If you look around, you will find everybody is also an achiever. So this was also, what to say, send shivers down your spine that I'm not alone in this competition. I'm not alone in this race. And this field is full of people, full of players who are here who mean business. And who are here to leave a mark, incredible mark on the society. Sometimes my daughter is also studying. She completed her 12th, she also eventually stood first, etc. And then one evening when they were guests at my home, somebody asked me what marks your daughter got. So I said something, some 98 points something. And then I missed on the decimal number. 0.76, 0.78, 0.38, I still don't remember. But then she was very furious in asking, how can you forget that point so and so, you know how much I studied? And yes, indeed, I was telling you what is the importance of that 0.77, etc. Today, if you look at now, the results will be out. Delhi University is the best college in the country, is known by the name Sri Ram College of Commerce. One of the topmost colleges in the country in the area of commerce and business management. It has almost 600 seats. 600 seats. And when you see the merit list, it starts obviously from 100, and the last number, that is number 600, is 99 point something. So, then my daughter showed me another paper, another merit list of AIMS, where there were 68 seats for the best 2B doctors in the country. The top one got 100 on 100, the 68 got 100 and 100, and there were some 40 on the merit list. Out of 40, 31 got 100 out of 100. So you can get 100 out of 100 but still be out of that medical college. Why? Because if everything remains the same, then your age comes. So somebody is similar to you who gets a chance because everybody has got it. What I'm trying to tell you is not to undermine what percentage you have got. We are very proud of what we have, because we never got such kind of percentages. But what I'm trying to tell you is that today is a day not to stop where you are. Today is a day to look around and mark a new beginning from where you are. Because getting 99%, getting 100% is still not enough. And if somebody tells you, see, there are only 68 seats, all of you have got 100, 69 one has also got 100, but you will not get admissions because you are only one day younger to the person who has got, then you can't do anything about it. So neither can you score more than 100. So then you leave some things to destiny. But it is always better to fight for your own glory rather than start complaining about the destiny. And so therefore, today's lesson number one for you, that let us not stop wherever we are, but then let us grow to a place, grow at a level, and someone will find it difficult to dislodge. I don't have to talk much before this intellectual gathering because they already know. I should not tell them about how to save time. I should not tell them about how to save study because how to do their studies, because they are much better than me, than what I was before. And I always say that today's generation is much more ahead than all of us together. Because now they are new generation kids, the level of their knowledge, the level of their understanding, their maturity is much more higher than what we had. So therefore I must consider you as fortunate people, also for a reason that your parents are studying equally like you. Then you will say, what is it when your parents are studying? If you look at the kind of efforts your parents have put to take you to classes, to bring you home, to organize things for you in the best possible manner, to organize best of the classes, best of the coaching, take you, bring you on time, take care of you. All this comes with sweat and tears. I am very glad that today you have on the pinnacle of glory, your pinnacle of success, and that you are the first board movement that is 10. I must at this time also congratulate Mr. Harikol ji for his wonderful idea of felicitating these young students. See, Harikol ji is in the business of business. He is a marketer. He knows how to market his brand. CMM is being one of the finest brands of Goa, which has started from Goa and which has made marks for Goa, created a reputation for Goa in terms of business.
Next, Shravani Satish Patil, who has secured 92.67%.
Warm and graceful evening to the most valued Chief Guest, Professor Dr. Manoj S. Kamath, and Guest of Honor, Frankie Gracious, Management Committee from CMM Arena, Gomantak, parents, students, and my dear colleagues, and everyone else gathered here. It's my privilege to propose the vote of thanks and acknowledge the contributions of those who worked really hard. I, Nigel, on behalf of CMM Arena and Gomantak fraternity, first of all extend my most sincere thanks to Almighty God for making today's event a resounding success. With His blessings and grace, we are able to make this event what it was. On behalf of CMM Arena, I extend a really hearty vote of thanks to our chief guest, Professor Dr. Manoj S. Kamath, and again, Mr. Frankie Gracious, who has spent time from their busy schedule to be here for our occasion. Today we had an opportunity to hear their thoughts and their insights, which I'm sure is going to encourage us all in our future events. Last but not least, I'd like to thank each and every one of you all that made it to this auspicious day and made it memorable for us. Let me thank all the students for being disciplined and honored. These students are not only good at academics, but also extracurricular activities. We value each and every one of you, and we wish you the best for your future. Thank you.
हांव अंश लक्ष्मीकांत वांयगणकर, हांव डॉक्टर के.बी. हेडगेवार कुजिराचो भुरगो. आयज आमकां हांगा CMN अरेनान गोमंतक आनी CMM अरेनान दोगांनी आमकां फेलिसिटेट केल्लेले आहा. त्या खातीर हांव तांचो खूब आभारी आहा आनी हांगा फेलिसिटेशन खूब बऱ्या तरेन हें जाल्लेलें आहा, त्या खातीर खूब थँक्यू तेंचो.
Myself Sriyansi Santosh Gowde. I'm from Mushtifan High School. Thank you Gomantak and CMM Megastore for giving me this certificate.
म्हजें नांव सलील वळवयकर. माझी चली मुश्टीफंड हायस्कुलान शिकताली, साहिरा वळवयकर. ती 93% पास जाल्ली आसा आनी हांगासर गोमंतकाच्या वतीन फेलिसिटेशन केल्लें पळय तें एकदम बरें जाल्लें आसा. तांकां हांव बऱ्यांतले बरें थँक्यू म्हणटा आनी देव बरें करूं.
Very thankful to you all. This was an excellent program and this is a good inspiring program. You should do it every year. Thank you so much.